Howdy folks, welcome to episode 53. Today we're going to try to talk around the cat, and I want to show you a bunch of new features because they did another update to the beta branch. And before we get started, I guess a lot of people have remapped their unload keys to L and K, and I want to show you that right now, and I'm not sure if this is the main branch or both the main and the beta branch, but if you press K, it adds money and XP, as you see there. And then if you hit L, it subtracts money and XP. So if you have those keys bound to, let me check and see if controls, see if those are bound anywhere here, if those show up, or if they're just, they're unlisted. Okay. And so anyway, that's because a bunch of people were complaining about that on the thread. So another thing they did was they fixed the frame rate, which is awesome. We're going to do that in a minute. We're going to drive. But they also added Telegraph office. And so we're going to check that out. I can't tell where the door is, but is the door... Let me see. Let's go like this. Yeah, it looks like the door's on that side. Okay. So if we lay it this way, if we lay it facing this way, then the door will be on the side where we want it. And so let's try this out. There we go. And so we go in here. Do we just walk? Oh, we bump the door. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's and they've got, and somebody's already decoded the Morse code. And I don't remember what the Morse code says on there. It's something about basically ordering an engine. And I think it's supposed to be like a hint. Do we press F? What do we do? How do we interact with this? I don't see any way to... Does the window open? Or is that just the... No, that's just the graphics. Okay. I don't see a way to interact with it. Let's try... What if we go up to here to the window, right? There should be somebody in there working it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look up how to use it. But we need to set those in multiple places, too. Maybe it's not usable because we don't have them in multiple places. So I'm going to go like this. We're going to go over... Can we... We can't go here. Okay. We're going to go up to the... If we can. Will it let me teleport there? I don't think it's going to let me teleport on the map. Okay, I'm going to teleport on the other map then. We're going to go over to the coal mine. There we go. And... We're going to put a telegraph office up here also. So we're going to go like this. So I think we need these at each place, right? So we can put this back here. Now let's see, when we have this one, is it going to give us the option? Yeah, I don't know what key we're supposed to press. That's T. Jump. Nope, jump doesn't work. Crouch doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to look up the use key. Let me look that up, and I will be back in just a second. All right, we're back, and it's not a key. It's this. You go to the map, and then you can just click on these. So, yeah, there's the ironworks. There we go. And then you just, you can just go anywhere. It's kind of cool. You can fast travel. That'll be helpful. So I did put one on the oil field here, because we've got some box cars here, and we're going to need to teleport to here sometimes too. But we've got box cars here. We need to bring beams and just beams. We just need to bring a bunch of beams. So I think what I want to do is, since they fixed the trains, they fixed the long trains, I want to run a long train and bring like a bunch of beams and stuff like that. That one can only take 30. And then are these up here? I think they're up here at the top of the hill here. So we'll go up here at the refinery and see if we can... I could have teleported here on using the other thing, but we're going to go up to the refinery, and I think the beam cars are over here. I think these are the ones that carry beams, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, the flat car type 2. Yep, because we got lumber on there. So we can dump the lumber off, and then we can go get like a whole bunch of beams. And I want to get like a longer train too, because we want to be able to do more of them, maybe. How many do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're gonna put a thingy here, telegraph office. Let's see, we're gonna go right over. I'm trying to think of where we want to put this. Why don't we put it over here? We'll just put it in the middle, right? That's kind of cool. There, because it doesn't need to be anywhere specific. And then we're gonna get these cars working, and we're going to unload our lumber and make sure that it actually works, because I don't think we ever did really unload anything. We put up the tracks and then never tested it. So let's get some stuff here, because we're going to use the Class 70 to move those cars anyway. There. All right, and then we should be able to I think we're good as far as like not having the brakes on and stuff like that. So we'll get this running, and I do have the coal cars, the coal hoppers, all set up on the other side of the mountain. We did do a 52.5, and I need to bring those up to the coal mine, but I figure we'll do this because we want to do the new stuff, right? So we'll get this, and we'll get a long train. We can't actually move the coal train too, because that's a 15 cars, so we can check that out and see how well that's going to work. But let's get this backed up here first, and see if we can unload our whatchamacallits. They're not beams, they're lumber. See if we can unload our lumber so that we can put the okay. And apparently I've got a bunch of these. Let's put this in there. I thought I unloaded all those. Okay, so we're gonna go backwards. And is that other one? Is this other one? No, it's not pointing the right way. Okay, so we want to go that way. We don't want to go too fast here. All right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's plenty. All right. And we'll slow this down, because we want to basically land right in the middle here. There we go. Okay, and we should be able to unload onto the platform here. And that's 16 of them. I think we need to move that a little bit more. We need to move it a little bit, just a tiny bit, yeah. Okay. This is going to be the fiddly part, right? So we're going to need to get this just a little bit farther back. About like this. There. Let's see what that looks like. Where's the arrow? There we go. Okay, so we've got 16 of them there. We missed. Okay. And so we have a total of 6 plus 2 is 8. So yeah, I'll just end up adding them anyway, manually. But let's get these back here. Take the brakes off. And it'd be nice if you could actually like do this just right. Like that. It'd be nice if you could yeah, if you could do both controls at the same time. Okay, so this looks like it's over the thing. Let's see. Nope. I know I had it at one point. I might need to change the angle on this. I don't know. But yeah, let's see if we can get this a little bit farther back. Let's go like this. We're gonna get this. I think we did the same thing that we did last time. So let's go tiny bit. There. It might even need to come more forward instead. I'm not sure. See, that's at the base of the stairs. Nope. Well, anyway. I just need to move the track or something. But we'll figure it out. Probably, yeah, move the track over one way or the other to get that to work. But so we need to add 8 onto that eventually. And let's get this thing moving, and we'll put these together. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna, let's see, we're coming to town so we can do this. And we need to get past this switch, and then we need to put all these together, and then maybe even get some more of them or whatever. I mean, at the rate we're wasting those things, we're definitely going to need more cars, right? Okay. Let's go like this, and then we need to put that on there. Okay, so let's go backwards. We're going to go backwards. I'm not sure why this one is on such an angle. I don't know how we even managed to get it on an angle. But I think we managed to get this one on... It doesn't look like it's on that much of an angle, though. On a slope, that is. You know what I mean? Of course you know what I mean. Alright, let's go back here. Let's get this connected. There. Alright, so what we need to do is, I think we probably should detach Betsy, because Betsy's just hanging out in the yard here. Let's make sure that Betsy's brake, yeah, Betsy's brake is good. Okay, and let's make sure we don't have any brakes on any of these. I can check the map too. I'm pretty sure Betsy was the only one with brakes on. Yeah, especially since it's moving. It's freewheeling. Okay. All right, so what we want to do is we want to go this way. And we want to make sure that our switches are all set up here. So let's get all of our switches ahead of time here. We want to go this way, and then this way. No, we don't. No, we definitely don't. We want to go this way. Okay. We want to go around the inside. And this is going to take us through here. Do that. Go past here. This is off the foul. Alright, we're good here. And we're good there. Okay. Alright, looks like we can get out of the yard and everything. I'm wondering if we should hook up the... We should hook those up too, so we can go all the way over to the whatchamacallit too. Because we want to make one as long as we can, right? For the fun of it. I'm kind of wondering if we should hook those up too. Although if we do that, they're going to be on the wrong end. So no, we won't do that because that's not quite as practical. But we will hook up these. So we'll get those going. Because then we can bring a bunch of cordwood down to the whatchamacallit. And I think we might want to I'm thinking we want to put the cordwood on the front. Is that how we want to do that? Because we're going to load up the cordwood first, or we're going to load up the cordwood second. I mean, either way, we're going to have them on... Yeah, we're going to have them on one end or the other. Okay. Let's just put these first then. Because we're going to load these up, and then we'll go get cordwood and unload the cordwood on the way back out. How's that sound? So we're kind of going to go back through much of the process, I think, and like start reloading all the industries. I think that's kind of the plan here. That I'm making up as I go along, right? This should be fun trying to get this to stop on the hill, right? And I'm going to need to see when that gets... I suppose I'll just wait till the last car gets to that, because then I'll know that we're actually far enough along. So 2 cars One car. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Whoops, wrong way. All right, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna put a thingy, clippy on the end here. We're gonna make sure that this one is switched. Is that right? That one's gonna bring us this way. This one's gonna bring us this way. We're gonna go this way. And then this one just needs a brake on it on one of them. There we go. Okay. And then the rest, I think the brakes must be on the other end. So let's make sure that we don't have brakes sitting here. Yeah, because I think that's where we detached it. Huh. That's sitting there with none of them with the brakes on? That's kind of surprising. Let me see. Can we zoom in on this? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I don't see the brakes on any of these. Because see, there's the front one that's, you can see the red outline, or I can anyway. I don't know if you're able to see it on yours. Okay, so we're going to back this up. I'm going to use the other interface to do that, so that we can stand on the back and see when we're getting close and everything. Open controls. There we go. We're going to go reverse. There we are. Oh, so I mentioned the Bull and Pierce whistles. So I wanted to show you that is there's a whistle and then a two-tone and then a three-tone and even four tones. And then you could do different things like but I kind of like that sounds kind of cool. All right. Anyway, I think we're getting close here. But yeah, those are in the Bull and Pierce scale, which is, for those of you who know music, it's 146 cents interval. It's 13 equal divisions of the third harmonic instead of 12 divisions of the second harmonic that is often used in probably all the music you've ever heard, except maybe a couple songs that you've never heard of or whatever. Right. Anyway, I think there was some odd scales in one of the Beauty and the Beast songs or something like that. But anyway, yeah. So do our whistle. No, it's not the best instrument. I threw it together real quick. Anyway, all right, so we've got all these. All of our brakes are off. So let me double check the we're going to double check the switches while we're going here. All right. And see, we're even rolling already. We're going to go like this. And let's get moving. Forward. Forward. There we go. All right, I don't think I even need that control. I can turn that one off. All right, so I need to check all the switches though, because we want to go all the way to the other end. So I'm doing all that. I'm doing all the switches here. We'll pick up the caboose too on our way. So we'll go do that. And let me double check where we're at here with all of that. And then we're going to end up going to the yard. No, we're going to end up going to the cordwood. No, we're going to pick up everything from the yard first, and then we'll go get cordwood. Okay. Just double checking, making sure all my tracks are... Whoops. Flip switch. There we go. Okay. Got some switches flipped. And I think we're all good. Almost all the way. I think we even have some more log cars. Oh, those are log cars, not cordwood cars. Okay. Yeah, we can hook the log cars up too. So we're going to need to go... We're going to need to bring the porter with us. Ironically, right? Should we hook up Betsy to the back? Yeah, let's go hook up Betsy to the back of this. So we're going to teleport. I'm going to jump out And we're going to teleport back to the refinery. We're going to grab Betsy. Do we need to run out the door? Yeah, I guess you do have to run out the door. Okay. And then we're going to grab Betsy and bring her along because she needs to do some shunting on the other end. So let's get this loaded up. There we go. We're going to put a clippy on her, and we're going to go forward. There we go. All right. So this should bring us down to the other train. We can connect to that. But yeah, we've got the log cars. We've got like 7 log cars down there, so we can bring all the log cars and the whatchamacallits down. That should be fun. Just going a little bit more, just so we get on the hill. There we go. All right, cool. And then we can hook this up to our other engine. You can do it. Come on. Go, Betsy, go. I think we're still on pretty much level ground right here. I don't know where this starts to go downhill. No, it's going down the hill a little bit. I think it was just some pretty mild 1.5 or whatever it is. Okay. We've got our Mosca engines over there. I think we're just going to use the Class 70 for all this. We'll see how the Class 70 does. I think it should be able to pull all these on as mild as all these hills and stuff are. It should be able to do that. There we go. And then we're going to let that slide in there. All right. So Betsy is break off and all that. Okay. Cool. Go back to here. See, we already used the teleporter too. How cool is that? And then we can use Betsy to put the whatchamacallit on too. So that'll make things handier. We can use Betsy to put the caboose on the back of this too. Look at that. Smooth as silk. And that's max settings too. That's max graphics. Everything's on the epic setting. So that's pretty cool. Alright. I don't want this to go too fast. Can't wait till they get higher speeds too, and then when we can actually go across the map and you don't spend like an hour going across the map. It'll definitely be an improvement. But yeah, this is really cool that they did fix this. So we're going to need to bring... We'll get the whole thing past this. We have to get the back end of it past this part. So that's what we'll do. And then, oh man, how am I going to tell when that gets there, right? Let's see if I can, see if I can open the controls again. Or I can just see it on the map here. Okay, never mind, I can see it on the map. We're about halfway there. There we go. Okay, we can start braking here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, we've got Betsy down here. We need to disconnect Betsy. We're going to connect this one. The brake on? The brake's on. Okay, so let's bring Betsy back. Reverse. Get her past the switch. And then we'll pull this one off the siding here. And I think you need to clear the switch in order to to be able to go back onto the switch and not explode. That seems to be the trick. I'm still tempted to play this game in very abstract, where it's like you're just using all the external controls in the... Whoops. There we go. You're using all the external controls and using the re-rail to move trains across the map and... abstract train simulator, you know. What? What happened there? Alright, let's take this back out. Oh, that's why. There we go. That's why. Okay. I thought we put the clip in the other one. See, I don't want that clip there. I want that. Okay, so we're going to go backwards. There we go. Now see, you can definitely have a lower pitched bell on a on a train without it being such a huge deal, right? Apparently the whistles used a whole lot of steam. And that steam they used like an absolute ton. It was like they used this huge amount of energy to generate the steam. Whoops. I want brake at 100, not... There we go. Okay. And then we're going to flip our switch here. There we go. And let's make sure... See, it already removed that, so we're going to put it on the caboose. Go like this. There we go. All right. Forward. Whoops. That's definitely the whistle code for I'm coming up with a caboose to the 27 car train, and we're gonna go across the switch first and we'll be right there. That little at the end is the important part. You can't mess that up. If you mess that up, then they won't know what you're talking about. All right. There we go. Okay, so everything should be hooked back up. Let's double check and make sure that Betsy's brake is off. Brake is off. All right, cool. So then everybody is set up. Should be able to bring these, and then we can hook up the log cars once we get down there too. So let's go. I'm going to do this too. I'm going to save the game. Just because we're making this big train. And I'm going to leave the throttle wide open for right now. Just to get us where we need to go. With some haste. So we're going to go up to the... We're going to go up to the lumber yard, the sawmill, and we're going to load up all these cars with beams. We should load a couple of them with lumber, but yeah. We'll load them all up with beams and lumber. That's cool. And then once we get those loaded up, we'll swing around and put the log cars on the very back. And then we'll take all that up the hill. See, we might need one of the Moscas to pull all of that up the hill, because that is going to be fairly heavy. But yeah, we'll use that to get up the hill and see if... What was our speed here? 15.7. Okay. But yeah, we're going to use whatever engines we need in order to get up to the logging camp. So that should be fun. We should probably slow down a little bit for this corner. We've had so many problems in this area. Not specifically with this exact switch, but still. There we go. And then we've got our crossover over there. I just hope they didn't change something like the, you know, there's rocks on the track all of a sudden. Kind of thing. Slowing down a little bit here. Let's give it a little bit more juice. The back end is still coming around the corner here. Alright. We should be able to coast our way in here. We just need to be kind of careful about how we're braking here, so we're not braking too hard. There we go. All right, and we'll throw a couple of lumber cars. There we go. All right. Yeah, because our lumbers and our beams are all completely full. So we'll throw a couple of lumbers on here, and then we'll pull up and bring the beams on. There we go. Cool. And then we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this, and I'm gonna use the remote on this to bring this up. There we go. And our switch is gonna bring us around the inside. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Probably add a little bit more power on here. I don't want to get going too fast, because then I also have to, the harder I accelerate, the harder I have to brake too. So we'll just creep it along here. But I figure this would make more sense to load up the ones in the front first, so that way we don't have, you know, a bunch of heavy things on each end with the light things in the middle, trying to string line and whatever the inverse is of that. Crunch. Trying to car crunch. That's the term for that. I've decided. And somebody's going to rage in the comments about that. Nah, I don't think I have any rage viewers anymore. They don't stick around for long. That's for sure. I filter them out very successfully, very efficiently. Filter out all the rage watchers, right? Okay. That was really sudden. It stopped really fast. Okay. But it should be, that should put our lumber on here. I mean our beams. There we go. We're going to go like this and bring this forward a little bit. And we should be able to get... So what we're going to do is this episode, we're going to load all this up. And then we're going to bring it all up to the whatchamacallit. We're going to bring it all up to the logging thing, and we'll load all that up too. Get everything up to the logging camp and load it up and all that stuff too. So it should be fun. Getting everything loaded up all at the same time. That should be a blast. We'll have a really heavy train coming down that hill from the logging camp. That's all I can say. And this looks like it's going to coast right into the right spot. I think we're there. So we can do that. All right. And then that. Let's go like this. so we can see a little bit better. Can we get the tree out of the way? There we go. All right. I just want to be able to see. I want you to be able to see what it's doing. We're going about 8%. We're going 8%, whatchamacallit, regulator on that. There we go. Now we can see. Everything's moving along. And how many of those, more of those? I don't think we have too many more. All right, so we're going to get this ready. There we go. Okay. Whoops, that and that. We're going to come back here again. Honestly, we don't even need to jump out of there, do we? You can just go like this, 6%. I'm hoping it'll be able to pull around this corner. That's going to be, I think, the tough part is once we get this all loaded up. Like when we come out of the save with all of that loaded, it's really going to resist a lot more. We can use Betsy to push on the back end too, so that should probably help if we need to. We can synchronize them and get Betsy to push on the back end. That'll help. This one's still loaded, so we need, yeah, these two. Okay. There's one car length. I swear the first car length takes forever, and then all of a sudden you're there, you know? All right, and there we go. All right. I'm only even putting the brakes on like 30%. And that. Let's go back to here so we can see. We want to be lined up with that. Okay. 6%. Let me try synchronizing with the other engines. So then Betsy will be pushing at the same time. Just so we don't have quite so much stress right here on this corner. That's the part that worries me, is right there. I'm thinking it's going to string line and it's going to pop off. But it's been doing okay. It's especially when you get these really long trains when they derail. It's so much more of a pain. It's like an entire episode of cleanup, you know, of re-railing. All right, especially when you're on a corner, because then it's like, well, you gotta re-rail them on a straightaway, you know. All right, and then there we go. I'm also only doing like 30% brakes on that too. I'm not hitting the full brakes on these, and that's the last of those. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna load those up in the save. I'm going to load those up, and then I will be right back. All right, we're back. We're all loaded up here. So what we need to do is bring all this around. So we're going to bring this around to up here. And then we've got, oh, you know what? Those already have logs on them. Cool. So we can just throw those on there for extra fun, right? We can just throw those on the thing. I'm trying to think if we can. Yeah, we just need to move it past. So let's go like this. Let's get this moving. 6% seem to do it. So we'll see if we can get this to go. Looks like it's starting to move. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we're going to bring this around. That's going to take a while. Did I miss one? Apparently I missed one. I missed a car. You missed a spot. Yeah, that'll happen. I can fix that when I fix the cordwood. But yeah, we'll get this coming around. And then once we get the back end past, I'm trying to think of whether I want to put the logs on the front end or what? Yeah, that's a tough decision, isn't it? If I put the logs on the front end, then I'm going to have to take them back out, I think. So we'll put the logs on the back end. So we're going to get this around. We're going to go a little bit more. We're going to give this a little bit more. I'm going to go up to about 12%. There we go. We've got a decent amount of momentum going, I think. I don't think we'll be pulling this off the tracks or anything. And we're going to bring this back down to 6%. And what I'm going to do is, while this is happening, we're going to put a Telegraph office here. There we go. Cool. And how are we doing on logs? There we go. 62. Okay. So yeah, we can definitely unload. We're going to be able to unload those. 7 times... Is that 9 on those? That's 6. 42. So we can almost unload all of them. But we've got enough of those off of there that, yeah, we probably should be able to unload all of them. Okay. Keep going, keep going. Come back up here. You can see a little bit better. Yeah, that was awesome back in the 1800s when they had third person, you know, when you could step outside your body to see from 50 feet above yourself. Why'd they get rid of that technology? Okay, so we're going to come around this way, and then we'll come around this way. It doesn't matter which way we go first, honestly. It's just a big loop anyway. But I think this one is a little bit less steep. Maybe. I don't know, we're going to find out. So let's go like this. Because I think we are going up a hill too, so we'll get a little bit more speed going here. And we're going to need to get this caboose all the way up past here. Oops. Go like this. And we're going to take off the regulator. There we go. So it's coasting now. And then we should be able to get out of the fall here. There we go. All right. So there's our brakes. Brakes are applied. We're going to take the caboose and bring it up there. So we want to make sure that we have everything applied. So we're going to take out that one. We're going to come back. Whoa, what was, why? Why? That made no sense. Why did Betsy just suddenly jump off the rails? Okay, well, if we're re-railing it, we're going to put it on here. Actually, we still need to do this. Yeah, we still got stuff that's like randomly exploding on switches. Okay, so do we have a hook on here? We have a loop. Yeah, we have a loop. Okay, so Betsy's going to come up here. Does Betsy have any fuel? Betsy needs fuel too. Let's put fuel in. There we go. All right. So we're going to go this way. Sorry, wrong way. What's it doing on the switch there? That was weird. Not sure what that was. Okay. So we'll hook this back up. And then there we go. And then we dehooked that. I don't know, there was some tension in the system or something, and when we unhooked that other one, it like let the tension out or something. I don't know what that was. That was weird though. All right, so we're gonna do this. And we need to come all the way back. Yeah, we do need to come all the way back past all these. This last switch too. Come all the way back past this one. I don't want to leave it part way on there because we've seen what happens there, right? All right. And flip this one, and then this way, and then this way. And then this needs to, yep, okay, cool. And those should have brakes on them because they're sitting on the thing. Why am I suddenly up there? Okay, that was weird. I must have stepped on the stairway or something. All right. Forward ho. All right, there we go. Then we can hook this up to that, and then we can hook that up to that, and then we'll see if we can make it up the hill. Right? Wish us luck. Okay. That has the thingy. That doesn't have one. Okay, good. All right. You ready? Okay, so let's see who has the brakes on. It must be on the other end. There it is. Yep, that one's got brakes, and yeah, the rest of them are all fine. Why does this one look weird? It's like a different color on the map. Oh, that's the caboose. That's not that. Okay, that's why. All right, so everybody's hooked up. Go back to Betsy. And go like this. And any day now. Hopefully Betsy can actually get these up there, right? All right, and we're going to do this. Just to make sure that's on there. And we have to get all those cars all the way past the switch. There we go. It's the first one. And this is what? 7 cars? I mean, we could always unload these first and then attach them if it's too heavy to pull up the hill. That's something we could do too. Another solution, right? I mean, we're right here, but who wants to, you know, I just want to pull this gigantic long train. I mean, we could unload it, but let's see if we can get up the hill first. I don't know. Honestly, that's kind of scary because these are so heavy, so maybe we should unload a bunch of these first. Let's do that. All right, we're going to go like this. I should probably give Betsy a little bit more juice, huh? And let's see if our... Yep. All right, apparently Betsy's not moving. So let's give it... Is it even... It's like it's going the wrong way. There we go. Let's get these unloaded. Like... Is it going to go at 4%? 20%? Let's try 20%. There we go, 68. Even at 20%, it seems like it's stopping, doesn't it? Yep. $47%. There's a little bit of a weird thing there, and I think it's because we unload the one that's on the other side of the hill. There's like a little uphill and then downhill, and we're like unloading the one that's on our side of the hill, and then leaving all the rest of the weight on the other side of the hill, I think is what's going on there. All right, we can unload faster than this. 80, that's going to be 86. See, it's using some of them too. The industry's using them. Come on, you can do it. All right, and then this one. Come on, you can do it. Go. Go. Hurry up. Go, Betsy, go. Stop. All right. All right, we're going to break here. Well, that's interesting. That one didn't unload. There's 3 of them that didn't unload. I don't think I hit enter when I was running past, did I? Did it just stop because it hit 100 or what? Because I remember somebody was trying to unload and they weren't getting money for it. Let's see, was it full? Yeah, when it's full, I guess it won't let you unload. Okay. And it won't pay you for it. Okay, so we're going to bring these back up. All right, we're going to stand on this end. And we're going to go, you know what, we need to flip the switch too. But let's bring the controls for Betsy. Open controls. We're going to go forward. There we go. And then I want to flip the switch that's going to bring us back to connect with the other train. Okay, cool. Just give it some serious. There we go. There we are. Much better. And then we need to double check and make sure this thing is going to have the right whatchamacallits. Does this have the thing on it? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. All right, we should be good. We should hit it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, don't stop short. Don't stop short. Oh, we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. All right. Awesome. Okay, so what I can do is I can connect both of these now that they're hooked up. I should be able to open the Class 70s controls. All right, and let me double check. Yep, it's got all of them on there. Okay, cool. So we should be able to go forward. There we go. I do have fuel. All right, cool. Let's see if we can get up the hill. And then hopefully we can get up this hill, and that should be the end of today's episode. So we're going to go like this. What do we have up here? Yeah, we're going to give this full regulator. Just because we need a nice running start at this hill. And I don't know which way the switch is going to be going. Whoops. Let me double check and see which way our switch is going to be going. Because we need to get the cordwood, which is on the outside. Yeah. Okay. We are set up to get the cordwood. Okay. Which is also the less sharp turn. So that's a good thing. Right? Oh, and the other thing is the mod. The Railroads Online Extended mod does, they did update to include the Mosca. They included the Telegraph things, and they also have it set up so that it properly links the Moscas now. It recognizes them to link. Okay, we're going to try taking off the gas because we were going 15. Yeah, it looks like we're going to do okay. Looks like we're going to be alright as far as bringing this around the corner here. I don't know, we'll see what it does on this corner right here. I love the wobble. The train wobbling off the... trying to wobble off the tracks. That's so cool. Alright, we can slow this down a little bit. There we go. I think we are all up. We're pretty much up the hill, but not completely, so I want to keep going. We're at 17% now on the regulator. And we're going to jump off the train here so that we can see where we're at and where the cordwood's going. Alright, so we're at 6%. We've just turned off the regulator. Let's let it coast here for a little bit. We'll see what we can do here as far as bringing this in. And then we'll put in a telegraph station up here too. We'll have to decide where to put it. I think we can put it in the middle there between the things. Wonder if they'll let you put it in different spots or whatever. We'll have to check and see in a second here. Because I think we're running about as long as as an episode needs to be. All right, it's starting to slow down on its own, it seems. That's just about perfect. I don't know if the engine's going to start going downhill and pulling anyway. But oh, we're gonna coast right to a perfect stop, aren't we? I haven't touched the brakes yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the brakes. Okay, that was cool though. All right, awesome. So let's go like this. Let's check and see. Let's go like this. We're gonna save this just in case, and then just in case I do something stupid and crash it, right? Can we? No, I guess we can't put it on top of the... I was curious to see if we could put it on top of the cordwood. I wonder what happens if you do like this, because then you spawn into that spot and you're like standing inside the cordwood. But we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna put it over here. That'll work. Alright, cool. I wonder how much computer power that takes. Right? Alright, cool. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 53. I'll load the rest of that up. Join me in episode 54. We're going to load this whole thing up, take it down the hill, and did we lose Betsy? Oh, maybe that's why it wasn't so hard to push him. Did it not hook up? It must have not hooked up, or it pulled the thing free. Okay, well, I'm going to have to bring those up with Betsy. But anyway, yeah, join me in episode 54. We'll get that fixed up. We'll get this whole big train going, and we'll see you then. Later.